Hello everybody, and this is my third Impressionist video. This painting here is The Green Dancer, painted in 1879 by French artist Edgar Degas, who was a painter of the late 1800s. He was born and died in Paris, and after his introduction to Ingres, who was a severe new classical painter, he enrolled in art school in 1855. Degas also fought for the National Guard during the Franco-Prussian War, lived in New Orleans in the French section in 1872, which reminded me of the novel The Great Awakening, and he also had many paintings exhibited in the Paris Salon. He's labeled as an Impressionist, but he always denied belonging to the group. He never painted outdoors and used thick, blotchy application of paint called impasto, and he wasn't spontaneous, and his canvases are overall smooth. However, what was characteristic of Impressionism for Degas was that his subject matter was very impressionist. He depicted light, movement, cafe scenes, Parisian outings, and he also had unusual vantage points or lines of composition, and also unique color. He invited Cassatt into the group, who was a female impressionist. Now, as for The Green Dancer, the painting is actually in a museum in Madrid currently, and it shows ballerinas mid-dance with arms held diagonally, and their movement is also suggested by the central girl's leg flying backwards. And I think the most interesting thing about this painting is the perspective. You're actually looking down on the dancers as if from a balcony. It's very striking. There is a contrast between the horizontal and diagonal elements. There's a row of girls in the back, and they're more rectilinear and boxy, while the green dancer's arm in front cuts the painting in half. There is a strong contrast of bright orange and green. The green is on the dancer's dress, and the orange is on the dress of the girls in the back. And this is a hallmark of the color experimentation of Impressionists. The painting has more of a less blended or smooth surface, and it's more blurred or impressionist. And for example, the blurred sparkles or the fabric on the edge of the dancer's dress is not very visible or very clear. The background is also less smooth compared to what Degas usually painted. The light source is from the right and illuminates the front of the dancers, while the girls behind are more in shadow, and that's because the girls on the stage have the lights projected on them. You only see one of the green dancer's face. The others are deliberately cut off and obscure, which adds to the unique vantage point. The painting is essentially about movement and color. The dancers look like sunbursts of seafoam green with golden skin, and that's contrasted to the white skins of the girls in back. And it has the painting's pastel, and it's dry painting, contrasted to kind of a wetter oil painting. And it's very vivid colors and has a lot of flexibility. And this painting here is the Blue Dancers that Degas also did, which is lovely as well. And then the next one here we have is Cafe Concert Singers, which was one of Degas' subject study painting, which was Parisian cafes. So I hope you enjoyed this video and watch out. Hello everybody, and this is my second video in my Impressionist series. The painting we are looking at right now is A Woman and a Girl Driving by Mary Cassatt, painted in 1881, and it's at the Philadelphia Museum of Art currently. Mary Cassatt was born in Pittsburgh to a wealthy family, and she later moved to Paris in 1886 to further her art training. She was included in the Impressionist circle by Degas, a fellow in-studio painter.